Okay, so we are talking about the bad girls of the Bible and what we can learn from them. The bad girls of the Bible and what we can learn from them. Okay, by Liz Curtis Higgs. This is not a paid video or promotion. I have had this book for a while and decided to share about it and to let you decide if you would want to read it. Okay, so this is a 270 page book and it has about 10 chapters talking about several ladies and their mistakes and what we can learn from them. So it stems from Eve, Potiphar's wife, Lot's wife, the woman at the well, Delilah, Sapphira, Rahab, Jezebel, Michael, and the sinful woman. Eve was the first bad girl as recorded in the Bible. Then you have those that are bad to the bone, bad for a moment, bad for a season, but not forever. These are like the categories of, the women and where they fell into. So if you want to learn about these people, you want to know what they did and what you can learn from it, I would advise you to read this book. First things first, we'll start with the definition of what bad is. At least let's know by what standard are we classifying them as bad, right? Okay, so let's get right into it. Okay, so definition of bad. I'm going to pick from that section. So it says, what labels a woman as bad hasn't changed since Eve. All the usual suspects are there. Disobedience, lust, denial, greed, anger, lying, adultery, laziness, cruelty, selfishness, idolatry. Badness, in other words, sin, doesn't have to be that dramatic. It can be something on the sidelines, an unkind word. Who is guilty? A whisper of gossip, a neglected request, an unrepentant attitude, an intentionally forgotten event. Ouch. It all boils down to a heart that's hardened against God. However temporary that situation, however isolated the tough spot, to that extent, we've all been bad girls. And to a woman, we long to be good girls. I have trouble learning, though, from women who get it all right. I spend my energy comparing, falling short, and asking myself, how do they do that? It's discouraging, even maddening. It also doesn't get me one step closer to God. So for a season, I thought we would look at women who got a lot wrong. I must admit, I went into these stories with a bit of pride between my teeth and soon found my jaw hanging slack at the similarities of these women and myself. How is it possible, Lord? I love you. I love your word. I love your people. How can I see so much of myself in these sleazy women? Sisters, our sins may be a surprise to us, but they are no surprise to the Lord. Proverbs chapter 5 verse 21 says, for a man's ways are in full view of the Lord, and he examines all his paths. Come then and meet our counterparts, for good and for bad. My introduction to these 10 bad girls of the Bible began many years ago. So I'll stop here. I'll stop here. This book is incredible. I'm going to be reading it all over again. At first, when I bought it, I just browsed through it, and I'm going to be taking my time to read it. So let me know in the comment section if you want us to do a review of this book. If you want a review of this book, let me know, and we would gladly review it together. And keep serving the Lord, keep loving the Lord, and keep learning, because the more we learn, the more we grow, the more we become the women that God has called us to be. Okay.